Okay, gonna do a quick walk around and cold start on the Subaru. I've had a lot of people interested that are traveling long distances, and I just want to make sure everybody knows what they're coming to look at ahead of time. Mainly I wanted to highlight a few rock chips on the hood. It was mostly an interstate used car, so there are a few blemishes here. Most of them are gonna buff out. Most of the paint imperfections on this car will buff out, but there's a few smaller rock chips here on the hood that aren't going to, so the hood would probably need to be resprayed if you're a perfectionist. I mean, it's not something that's really even super noticeable, but you know, if you want it to be a show car, you're gonna want to do that. It does need a buff and a wax right now. It's something I intend on doing if I have time, but my detail guy is booked like 2 weeks out, But overall, the rest of the body, if I can get my camera to focus, is in really good shape. It is a 4-year-old car. It's got 70,000 miles. It's not perfect. Don't come expecting a show car. But it is the cheapest 2012 STi I could find, period, regardless of miles or options. And this has pretty much every option available for the year, as far as I know. Interior needs a good vacuuming. And the seats could use a wash, but they're not ripped or torn or anything like that. It's got the navigation, the heated seats, you know, SI drive, obviously standard on the STi. Do a quick cold start. Back seats kind of need to be cleaned again, but nothing that I don't think will come right out if you just put some elbow grease to it. I just haven't had time. Engine bay, very dusty, very dirty, needs a detailing, but doesn't leak any fluids or anything like that. Just dusty and dirty. You can see the dust just kind of flying off of there and all over my hand. The car did sit for 8 months while the previous owner was in a foreign country. The stock heat shield did get put back over that aftermarket downpipe, kind of to keep it a nice stock look. I really, really enjoy this exhaust. It's got a nice deep tone to it, and it's not annoyingly loud while cruising. It does have some good throat to it. Locked. Better view of the back seats. Ignore all the dust and bugs. It's pollen season here. And again, it's dirty back here, but there's a mat keeping the carpet nice and safe. The trunk actually doesn't open very far because of these wing risers. It will contact that back there, so there had to be these had to be installed, which prevents it from opening all the way. Not a problem, just kind of something you got to keep in mind. I've banged my head on it more times than I can count. So, and then probably the biggest imperfection on the rest of the body paint is right here. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it. It's just a little scuff, and I had a detail guy look at it, and he has absolutely no doubt in his mind that it'll come out with just a good buff. So, like I said, overall, body's in good shape. The engine runs amazing. I've taken it on several multi-hour trips without problem. Side drive works just like it's supposed to. So does the center differential.